Hello everybody, I'm Dave, the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to HOI4 and to Pax Britannica. It has been a while since we checked out this mod. In fact, it's been that long, they've actually updated it to the American Peril update, which has added focus trees for the United Commonwealth, the Second Continental Army, and the Empire of Mexico. And the next update is in fact going to be Russia and Prussia. And in fact, they've also put kind of teasers here as well on what's going to be after Russia. So we've got the Russian Twilight, which will see Russia and the independent state of Prussia get trees. We then have Asia, the Suffering East, which Japan, Qing, and the National Revolutionary Alliance are going to get trees. And they have the Mediterranean, the Latin battlefield, which will see Italy, Spain, and Portugal get trees. And then we have the greatest powder keg, the Balkans, where Greece, Serbia, and Hungary will all get trees as well. So they are definitely going to be updating this mod. So I look forward to playing all of these updates when they eventually come out. But as for today, let's hop into the American Peril, and we're going to start off with the United Commonwealth. Oh geez, a wee rundown on all of our national spirits. We have Governor General Prince Albert Victor, which gives us some stability and construction speed to medical centres. Random. One Empire, two systems, which is just improving our volunteer things. The Crittenden Compromise. Okay, -2 recruitable population, okay. The Calhoun-Melbourne Treaty, we get a bonus defense against New Dixie. The Legacy of the Iberian Campaign. Oh, right, the first time the United Commonwealth fought under their flag during the Iberian Campaign in the Great War. We then have British Imperial Confederation and Edison Electric Influence. Oh, okay, cool. But this is what we're wanting to look at. Look at this tree. It's pretty damn big, although it looks like a couple of focuses are already done. I'm glad to see we're not actually a puppet. That always makes me happy. We do actually have one puppet ourselves, though. We do have the new constitutional Nicaragua, which we do have some decisions for here. Yeah, another thing I should point out, I noticed this yesterday when I was loading up the mod to create a thumbnail. Imperial Britain is currently ruled by Her Royal Majesty Victoria. How is she still here? Ah, right, okay. So basically, she was one of the first humans to survive surgical augmentation and organ transplantation. Well, not totally sure what the automation crisis is, but I guess we'll find out how that's going to go. Imperial Britain has been affected by it. The automation crisis has not just stayed in the UK, it has also spread to our glorious Commonwealth. So a meeting has been carried out between the Prime Minister and representatives of Edison's Electric Company over the automation policies in place, which have led to widespread job losses and civil unrest. However, no compromise was found, no deal, so yeah, both parties left very unhappy with the other. Fantastic. Anti-automation riots have broken out across the country as well, so yep, deploy the Mounties. Great things just continue to spiral out of control for us. The bonus brigades, which are a group of American Great War veterans, have gathered in Philly to demand early release of bonuses promised them by the government, as they are struggling to make ends meet amidst the automation crisis, and they're determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. So yeah, it's getting even better for us. Wow, and to make things even better, Imperial Britain has decided to put the state socialists in charge. Let us speak with Smedley, because he is the leader of the Second Constitutional Army, I think is the other nation that pops up. They aren't playable at the start of the game. They pop up after a certain decision whilst playing as the Commonwealth. So I'm aiming to keep him on side, because I feel like annoying him is going to result in their revolt, which I don't really want to have to deal with. Well, the American Legion has arrived in Philadelphia, but with significant reinforcements, as they've got nearly 20,000 demonstrators backing them. So yeah, this is now allowing us to complete a very American kind of crisis, which we will decide on how we wish to tackle the bonus brigade crisis. So yep, let's jump on into that now. Oh, Imperial Britain has ended up in a war against the Irish Citizens Army. I'm not coming to your aid. I will let you deal with that yourself. I am busy trying to keep my wonderful United Commonwealth from falling apart at the seams. Oh, perfect. We can actually go ahead and deal with the insurgencies in Nicaragua. Oh, jeez. Clashes between the authorities and the bonus brigade supporters have occurred. I am not going to shoot them. That just seems stupid. So what we'll do is we'll pretend like we'll meet their demands, and then we'll arrest them. Okay, now that Nicaragua is going to be dealt with, we have two options. We can do the Russian Crush solution to deal with the bonus brigade, or we can do the Art of a Deal, which I guess we'll see if we can peacefully put an end to this issue. Ah, fantastic. The United Commonwealth has announced the appointment of Maurice Hudson Thatcher as the interim leader of the American occupation forces in Nicaragua. So they become an occupied state of us, and Maurice has taken power, and they will now be known as the province of Nicaragua. We have been victorious. Sorry, what on earth is happening in Imperial Britain? Troops deployed in London. Democracy dies through thunderous applause. Oh, despotism is now in power. The military junta has taken over. Sorry, the Melbourne torso killer strikes again. What the hell? Oh my days, it's a miracle. There's a potential breakthrough in Melbourne. Could we maybe be tracking down, finally, the killer? Well, many politicians and citizens believe that Coolidge did not do enough to address the concerns of veterans, and his lack of action led to the violent removal of the veterans from their encampment in Philadelphia. But we have prevented a revolution, and this is the thanks we get. We have prevented it, though. We've done it. I have a funny feeling, though. I do believe that this might result in the special elections being called, the people's outcry, and just the complete lack of support for Coolidge. So I wouldn't be shocked if he is disposed of very, very soon. Oh, yep, well, that did not take long at all. Which I think would be fun is if we have the special elections. So that is completed via doing this option here. So I made my decision. We're going to work with the Jersey clique, and John D. Rockefeller Jr. becomes the leader for the Anarcho-Liberal Party. There we go, we now have John D. Rockefeller Jr. in charge. The Edison Electric Lobby is now in power, the Anarcho-Liberals. Ah, so a breakthrough has been gained. The fourth victim was identified as Martin Donaldson, a sharpshooter with the 85th Shock Trooper Corps that served in the Iberian Campaign. Further research was conducted, and two of the other victims were also a part of the 85th. So, this draws a line, a clear line to the potential identity of the killer. However, police are still searching Melbourne for further suspects. But it is notable that the 85th was directly involved in the siege of Valladolid and suffered significant casualties. Curiously, the army records and involvement have all been heavily expunged or outright classified. Oh, interesting. What the hell are these? Enables gunslingers? Oh, that sounds freaking awesome. I'm just currently looking at the whole Imperial Confederation. Currently, Imperial tension is at 30%. Quebec, Hong Kong, the British... Oh, no, not the British. East Africa, Dania are all aligned to me. The Northwest Territory as well. I don't really know what that means. Does that mean they'll aid me if I revolt against Imperial Britain? Would you look at that? The fifth victim has now been identified as Herbert Creeley, and he was an ex-officer within the 85th Shock Trooper Corps. So, it seems to be a pattern here. He's either mocking us or he's trying to send a message. Well, I'm hoping he's going to be caught very, very soon now. Okay, the Torso Killer has just made a phone call, and he has stated that the attacks are retribution for his unit's actions during the Great War. He is claiming that during the Battle of Valladolid, his unit conducted the mass killing of numerous surrendered Spanish troops and civilians. Before he could provide further information, Majestic 11 agents stormed the building and forced and shut down the program. Okay. He remained on the line long enough for the police to get a rough idea of his location. So officers have arrived at the location of the phone call made by the killer. However, they've found nothing but an abandoned factory complex. There was signs of habitation. However, there is few clues to be found there. And for the time being, it seems the killer has escaped. And perhaps this time, forever. The trail has gone cold. Okay, I've just done a little bit more reading into this. So basically, if a nation has an alignment percentage of 0 to 50%, they will be aligned with the British sub-faction within the Empire. From 50% to 100%, such nations will be aligned with the American sub-faction with the Empire. All other nations within the Empire not represented in the list below will always side with Britain should an Imperial Civil War break out. So, and neutral nations as well join Britain. So right now, Quebec, the Northwest Territories, Hong Kong, East Africa, Academia, are all going to join up with us. I'm going to try and get Ireland and Carnegie to join us as well. They're in Africa. We'll maybe get Victoria and the British African Authorities. Well, we're not going to be able to get them, or them actually. Let's just try and get the neutrals. Sorry, is this just turned into like Fallout? Micro-nuke launchers. What, we got fat men going around basically. Well, would you look at that? Ireland is now American aligned. Oh, fantastic. Well, that's interesting. The coalition of independent states is here. Yeah, we're all uniting against Imperial Britain. Sadly, the British African Authority was not able to join our side in time. But that is okay. All we need to do is we either take over all of what Imperial Britain owns over here and hold for a year, or we can attempt to invade Britain, which, in my opinion, would be very ballsy. Oh, what, Ireland, you fools? You were supposed to flip to my side. The final hour. Yep, the Empire has divided itself. Perfect, right, well, we need to just hightail it over here. Ah, that would make sense, that they had some territory flipped to their side, of course. And the last minutes of peace are upon us as well. It is almost time. The Imperial Civil War has begun. Oh, this has been a costly push, but yes! Yes, slaughter them. Slaughter them. Let us move to secure the rest of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. Oh, fantastic. What's our casualties? Ha 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 ha! Oh, it's over. Today, the American people and nation stand as one united whole, free from the yoke of London and our fading empire. Fantastic news. We can now focus on our own industry. It looks like we've also lost a lot of our consumer goods things as well, which is good. Governor General Prince Edward. Surely he should be getting out of the country at this point, otherwise we are going to dispose of him by other means. Okay, so we now have the Provisional American Revolutionary Congress in power. We do have only 3 national spirits as well. The rest have been binned. We have the Edison Electric Influence national spirit. Let the Traitors Leave, which disappears in December 37. And obviously Governor General Prince Edward, who surely should be gone at this point. The hunt for an American monarch. The United Commonwealth has decided to choose a new monarch after voting to remain a constitutional monarchy. We have 3 choices. We have the exiled Prince Edward. I completely forgot he was exiled. We could have Ruprecht from, obviously, Germany, well, Bavaria, to take over, or we can have Hakon, the Danish option, who'll become Karl I. I'm going to go with Edward. Let's get the exiled Prince Edward. What? Rubbing salt in the wound. That not only did we beat Imperial Britain and gain our freedom, we are also going to put their exiled prince onto our throne. That's fantastic. Oh dear, the big war has kicked off. The pact is against the United Kingdoms of Germany, who has Elizabeth I in power. Germany has joined the Imperial powers, who I don't know how weak they are after having been absolutely slapped by us. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Really? I forgot Germany was sent into exile in Africa and they've declared war on the Portuguese kingdom in exile. You got a focus tree, don't you? I think there's a part down here for when you get... Yeah, our Darkest Tower. So, who knows, they might reappear. There might be a comeback from the Germans. Well, we've sat and built quite a lot of civvy factories at this point. I am going to just start pumping out tons of military ones in hopes that I can actually prepare myself for war. Well, looks like the German Liberation Front has risen up. I wonder how many troops they've got, actually. Wow, they lasted so long. What a great revolt that was. Okay, the army is slowly but surely growing. We have elite infantry now in our ranks. We have more just normal infantry. We have some hardsuit divisions, and we also have some automat divisions as well. Yes, atomic research is done. Where is it? Yes, give me the micro-nuke launchers. I'm probably going to regret this decision big time, but we're going to be leaving the coalition of independent states and joining the League of Nations. Fantastic. Here we go. I hate how we ditch all of our little friends just to rejoin the League of Nations. I hate that. I hate that so much. Well, at least we get some bonus attack and defense against France and Russia. That'll somewhat be of use. I have never, in all my time playing HOI4, seen a garrison like this. What the I don't know how, but we have actually managed to make a successful invasion over there. In terms of this one, Okay, the hard suits have landed. Oh, this is absolute chaos. There is so many enemy divisions. Oh my Jesus. Oh my. We're tearing through them. Right. Brest needs the fall. That's a very heavily defended Brest. Holy moly. Oh, counterattack into Paris. Yeah, the fall of Paris. And they are, they're just grinding away. Right, how many men have we lost? Okay, we've lost 600k, but I bet you we've already butchered a ton of the French. Oh my, I think it's time for a little old push. Every single American division is in this push. Holy moly. Oh my god, France is crumbling. Oh my days, the front is cut in two. The front is in two. The front is in like 4 different pieces now. Okay, that push was very, very successful. Very costly, very successful. We are just going to take a wee chill pill, just to recuperate. Right, but my question is, what the hell's Imperial Britain doing? Are they seriously just sitting back doing nothing? Hello? Oh my... They're dead. Right, I am going to make sure we take Bordeaux. It might not be the killing blow, but it'll definitely go a long way to securing victory against the French. Oh, Bordeaux's gone. Bordeaux is gone. And that pocket's gone. Ha 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 ha. Right, how close are they? Oh, they're 95% of the way. It's actually ridiculous how many men have died in this war. Oh, right, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Just return back. It's not going to work, sadly. Well, I might as well show the Spanish who's boss. Spain is getting rinsed. Yes. Keep going, men. Keep going. If we take Spain out, that's 1 of the 4 dead. Basically 2 of the 4, because, let's be honest, France is buggered. Death has come for you, I'm afraid. It has come. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god. Taking out the Spanish might have been just what we needed. That's a stack in Marseille, though. A stack that's losing. Yes. Bye-bye, France. Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh my god, and Germany's back. The Italians have pieced out. Sorry, can we just make sure that all them die, please? I'm going to call you into the war. I'm also going to call Germany into the war. I honestly do not know how we've managed to turn this around in favour of the... Yeah, Germany returns to exile. No thanks to themselves. Russia is all that stands in our way. And you know, Prussia as well, but we will destroy them all. It's fine. Oh, wow, would you look at that? There's a British division over here. No way. It's only taken them until all of France is dead to do anything. Well, it's an interesting front that's forming. No one is really defending over there. We are doing a weird swing back around tactic. Prussia's dead now. Oh my days. The Russians are idiots. Yep, they're all cut off there. That is a massive pocket of Russian troops. Well, we're pushing quite nicely into Russian territory now. It would appear that this pocket is finally struggling with supply. And it's a little bit of a mess over here as well. We're just walking literally through to Moscow right now. Oh, that I don't know how many divisions are in here, but it's a lot. 52! Oh, they've been absolutely... Oh, they've been butchered. Every last person on this. Oh, they're gone. There we go. Perfect. The end of Russia is upon us. 6 to 11 divisions. That was their whole army. Way! It's over. And we have the British Mandate of Moscow and Tsaritsyn, which I'm just gonna head on back home. My job here is done. Oh dear. Poor Russia. Russia is in flames. Oh well. What a terrible shame that is. Oh, looks like the Japanese faction grew in size as well. But wow, the League of Nations came back from the from death's door, really. Portugal's actually losing as well now, but yeah, we're done. I can't believe we turned that around. Oh, what a game. What a game. The American Empire was so fun to play as. I've recorded for 3 hours. 3.5 hours, but oh my days, what a game. Slaughtered France, slaughtered Spain, slaughtered the Russians, and the Italians chickened out. They were that scared of us. But anyways, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back with something else very soon. Until then, do take care. Cheer bye, then now.